During our relationship, she never made her intentions clear.
Would you say there was any point that you had feelings for Chunks?
You supposedly you don't fucking like me, right?
Get my female friends beat you up.
Would you say that's a threat or a promise?
Promise, nigga.
Order in the court.
Everybody, today we have the court case of Cash Money Chunks, aka CMC, versus the people. Today we are arguing, was Cash Money Chunks the problem in his last relationship? And today, defending his last relationship, we have Ty's that guy.
Hello, judges. Hello, members of Twitch. Hello, the jury. I'd like to take this time to highlight not a person across from me today, but a monster who needs to feel the full wrath of the justice system for his actions of terrorizing his last girlfriend. Look at the actions of a monster that we have today, that we will do the right thing and put a monster behind bars.
CMC, would you please give your opening statement?
Today, we are here to prove facts. To prove that I was never a problem. To prove that I was never the aggressor. The only thing that I did wrong was meeting her. First things first, I would like to call up Tyrell Joseph to the box to testify on the oath about that night.
Tyrell Joseph, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Can you tell me what led up to those events?
Words were said. She did say some words. Words referring to you in not the best light.
Please answer the question. We need to know what words these are relevant to the story.
Calling him, and I quote, was there bum ass nigga? Was it fuck that nigga?
Did she not say fuck Chunks and fuck everything he fucking stands for?
Yes, he did.
Did she not say fuck that big lip ass, fat ass, bum ass, pussy ass nigga?
Yes. Yes.
Multiple times.
Damn.
More than once.
Were you say that you were instigating that whole matter? Yes or no?
No, I don't think I instigated it. I'm under oath. I will honestly say I don't think I instigated it. By the time I handed you the phone, you were already yelling. You were already crashing out. And I have video proof.
I never talked to her on the phone at the apartment. Only
video proof would say otherwise.
Lobby.
I would love to see this video proof.
Chunks, can I confirm this is you?
Yes.
I'm pointing out another one of your lies, calling me an instigator. In this video, I am actively trying to calm you down.
So you're not catching up. So you might not know. Fucking catching up, my nigga. Oh, my nigga, all of that bitch talk shit about me, my nigga. Go back with that bitch ass age. No.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, does that look cool? Does that look demure? Does that look like someone who is control of his mood? Does that look like someone who allegedly, just before that, was calmly trying to talk to her?
There is also a thing called reasonable force. So even if she was the aggressor, are we saying that your response was within reasonable force? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I by Halloween swear I will tell the truth on God.
Has anyone ever said mean things to you before?
Of course, yes.
When Noel Daniels said, fuck you and fuck everything you stand for, I don't remember you going all the way to his crib and pressing him. I remember you saying, she said that and you felt the need to do that. So obviously, I'd have to look at past examples of people saying that.
Yes, they don't.
Did you crash out? I don't crash out. Did you crash out?
No.
Interesting. So unfortunately, there's not a pattern of those words being a trigger. It wasn't about what was said. It was about the person. But now in her lobby, what were some of the words that you were saying?
I said, come downstairs so I could fucking page you. If I ever hear my name in your mouth, I will get my female friends beat you up.
A threat? Would you say that's a threat or a promise? What would you define that as?
Promise, nigga.
Okay.
Wow. We're standing on that was a promise.
Everything that Ty just said proves that I was not the aggressor. Reason being, I never started that fight in the first place. I did it because of retaliation, because of something that she said.
You're showing you're not willing to do that.
Hey. Order. Continue.
But the DA doesn't have a case.
After he's done, I would love to read a long message that was sent to me.
No.
Evidence, because like I said, I have evidence, which you have continued to inability to show, and you continue to badger me.
It's not evidence. That is just speculations right there. That is a 50-minute voice memo that she sent, and that she falsely, because most of those were lies, she falsely said bullshit.
You seemed about very, very stressed about some real life evidence that the person was just expressing how they feel about the relationship. You previously said that the reason why you don't text is because you don't want to get caught up in anything that was said over text.
And as a judge, I have heard you say this, so you are under oath. You are under oath. You cannot lie. You have said this.
For someone who doesn't actually engage in text, I would appreciate my evidence actually not being simply just assumptions.
What I will say is, yes, these are not evidence of guilt. This is not evidence of guilt. However, this will be evidence of what her mental state was and how she was feeling about you in the relationship. If she says you cheated, that does not mean you cheated, but it does mean how she felt with you.
Hi, Tyrell. I generally don't know what the problem is with Chunks. I'm sure he has told you some stuff that we do or stuff about me. But like I have this man calling me, and he is calling me every day, multiple times a day. He has asked me inappropriate questions, asking me to take off my top, and like I said, he said it was a joke, and maybe even you think it is, but I think it's a bullshit, and I don't like that I'm being gaslit for overreacting.
Order in the court. 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 He will let him finish. Let him finish reading, and then you can get your statements off after.
Chunks doesn't really hug me. He picks me up, and I'm not used to people expecting me to touch them because it's like I tell people, I don't like to be touched. He wants to put his arm around me, around my waist. He constantly wants to touch me. This might make it work. Fuck. But I don't want him. I want Jeff. I fucking love Jeff. And when Jeff touches me, I love it.
What is that?
Even stuff like that, even if I'm trying to control my emotions, I am just 100 pounds going overboard, being dragged around with a man who constantly lies to me. I want to know what the issue is. I'm trying to work it out because it's like, I'm not gonna fuck you. There's nothing in that world that will make me want to fuck you, Chunks. But I'd like to meet up with all three of us and hang out sometimes.
Okay, CMC, what do you have to say about that?
Your Honor.
Yep.
During our relationship, she never made her intentions clear until months after, when I was already talking to someone else. She called me in the middle of the night, told me that she misses me, she likes me. Wait, Your Honor, it seems like that you have a few stuff to say as well.
What the fuck was the Jeff shit? What the fuck was that? What the
Similar to this monster over here, quickly moving on, and in fact, moving on so quickly that when she tried to call him to clear the air, he was already with another female. My client found some solace and gratitude in being touched by a man named Jeff. I don't see what the relevance is or the issue with that.
I'm just looking at dates. I'm looking at dates because what we were told, from what I was told at the beginning of this trial, was they started talking end of August. We're talking until mid-September. However, this message is from September 10th, and she's already talking to Jeff, who she wants to touch her. So I'm just trying to understand timelines.
We don't know if she got touched by Jeff. She just said what she wanted.
Question, so September 10th, were you and Jane Doe finished? September 10th.
We were near.
That's crazy. I don't even, that's crazy that she was talking. She said, expressed that she wants Jeff to touch her while they were still talking. That's definitely evidence. Even if they didn't do it, that's evidence.
Are we judging who's being toxic, or are we judging who's a victim? Because of what I previously read, Chunks' actions pushed her so much to the limit. She went to Jeff. She did not say she did anything. She just expressed the urges, the want. She wanted someone to love her. She wanted someone to care for her. So maybe she felt some safety in that want, that urge for another man named Jeff to touch her. That sounds so crazy.
That's a crazy statement.
We all fantasize. I work at a current job. I fantasize for better. That doesn't mean I don't like the job that I'm in, but I fantasize for better. Will I turn around and quit my job? No, I'm loyal to my job, but I fantasize for better. I would just like the people of Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, I'm gonna get some TikTok clips off of this, to understand that I today brought evidence. I painted a picture of the monster who's smiling and laughing in the face of a very serious discussion that we're having. Look at him right now. I brought evidence today. The other side just went down memory lane, and you could hear a lot of hate, visceral in their voice as they got off what they needed to say. And it just goes to show that he didn't really put a lot of effort in his relationship, seeing that he can't pull up one single text message, one simple conversation that they had. So I just want to say, just the performance that you've seen today shows that Addie was the victim. And all that happened today was I was badgered, I was questioned about scenarios that honestly had no relevance. And all the scenarios ended with our Chunks yelling, shouting, and demeaning the thing.
Great closing statement. CMC, the defendant. Can you please give your closing statements?
Ladies and gentlemen of TikTok, jury, Twitch, YouTube. I am hurt, I tell you.
I hate this nigga. I hate this nigga. I hate this nigga, bro.
There's no way this.
You know, T, order. Let it finish. Order.
I'm hurt and saddened of the abuse I went through for someone who's not mentally right. Because she texted Tyrell saying, I am not fine mentally or something along those lines. All I know is that I am. Not only did I feel lied to, because this was the first time that I've heard about Jeff, but I have been harassed, I have been abused. Yes, this case do show that some of the things that I did was not nice. However, this case is just proving the fact that she was not a victim. And after today, I will love to receive the amazing closure of like knowing that I've put this situation behind me. Thank you.
I've heard both your arguments. Before we get to my ruling, before we get to the judge's ruling, I will say some of the things that the chat has been saying about the situation. Jane Doe is in the wrong. Free the plaintiff. Ty lies about his ball skills. How is he a lawyer? I'll say what I will say. I've heard both your arguments. You guys both made very, very strong cases, and I'm getting a picture of two very, very emotional people in a relationship who are fighting to hurt each other's feelings. That's what I am hearing. It's a lot of this person did this, so I did this, so I did this, so I did this, right? And in the end, I believe that the person who was in the wrong is our defendant, Mr. CMC. I believe that he was in the wrong today, and in this courtroom, I deem him guilty. Court is adjourned.
I lied on everything I said. We did it!
Your Honor, I would like a mistrial.
Chunks, bed bunks, GPA flunks. Tie in fucking 5!
Apologize, chat. Should I apologize? Like, what do y'all think?
Yo, Chunks, leave this girl alone. Actually, no. You know what? If T can get on the phone right now, make him apologize.
I will call right now. How you doing? I have someone who wants to offer an apology today.
I'm not talking to fat fuck Chunks.
So no apology. He's deeply sorry. He would just like to express that. Like 2 seconds of your time.
Why don't you tell him so we can go crash out, and so I can see that this is a waste of my time for real, so I can go on Kiki about it later on tonight.
Mistrial.
Reaction.
Yo, I don't know who that judge was, but he's corrupt. Because if you put in jail for this, you put in jail for that. Yeah, that nigga's corrupt.
I know a mistrial.
Yo, this is so nasty, bro.
Yo,
this is actually so. I don't know how I won this case. Like, oddly enough, we all just came back from coming to court. Who's the black nigga and the dark nigga? The black nigga is Chunks. You look black as. That is a crazy racial thing to say. She said you look black as tar.
Who here is a Christian? Raise your hand.
Who here is a Christian? She wants to know. 3 hands are up right now, so.
Right, so all Christians are not getting.
She said all Christians are not getting a meal from her Muslim bro. Wallahi bismillah.
The Lord says, deny me in front of your friends.
I try my best to be nice to people as much as I can stomach anyways. And apparently, in me being nice to Chunks, it means that we were talking.
Wait.
That's what Tyrell told me, which really upset me because I don't even know what a fucking we don't do talking stage in Jamaica.
Yeah. No comments still. No, that was the past, and I'm more focused on the future. So,
because obviously you didn't give him the opportunity to like even apologize. Like, when can we get to that point where I'm at least get an apology off?
I'm gonna spin a wheel, and if it says he can apologize, then sure. The wheel is spinning. Oh, the wheel says no.
But what if it say low key yes?
No, it said no.
As someone who doesn't know too much of the history, what is the real beef between you and Chunks?
The real beef is the fact that there's a lot of unnecessary drama for what?
Did you make that as clear as you're stating now?
Yes, I told him that you can't even buy me. I told him straight up, you're gonna buy me shit and I'll happily take it, and I still won't be with you because I'm that type of woman. I will not even blink that you're there wasting your coin on me. I'll eat that shit up, and nothing can make me interested. Tyrell, I don't know if you know my roster, but all of my men except for that one guy are dark. I love a dark man. I love a dark man.
You do love a dark chocolate nigga.
I do. Oh my god, I do.
You kept saying drama, like, but we're trying to get to like
The
the
drama
nitty-gritty.
is that I tell him it's not gonna work, nothing is gonna work with me, and he still pursue me. And he pursue me till he lick his own head. And then I'm with Jeff, and then you're so fucking angry. I'm with fine ass Jeff. But it's like I told you I'm not here for anything serious. I'm not here for you. I'm just living my life. I'm carrying on, and you're still head over heels. But it's like you persist and you're persisting for what?
The main issue is persistence, you would say.
The main issue is delusion. You're gonna sit here and act like I villainize you. Like I tried. I really tried to be your friend. I was honest with you. And I tried to keep it strictly friendship and like wouldn't hear it. Then you come to my house and fucking embarrass me at my condo. Dare you come to my place and you're gonna beat the fuck up out of me. Beat the fuck out of me. I'm surgery, dog. You're gonna beat the fuck up out of a cripple? A cripple that's not even 5 feet?
This is a good friend of Brady.
Cause like there's like a lot of inconsistencies with her statement. When I was over her and when I was saying to someone else, like the day that I ended it and then I slept with someone else, she spam called me. I had to unadd you. This is when I was with Kana, or the thing with Parkside. In the middle of the night, like 2 a.m., she calls me and then like she's like, do you miss me? And then I say no, and then like we're just going back and forth. I'm not gonna lie, I was a dickhead. I did hang up the phone interface multiple times. She said there was a point that I did like you, and there was a point that like I did want to be with you, but you said that I'm pathetic. So like there's like a lot of inconsistencies about that.
Just say what she said was cap.
You sound like you're talking about like from day one. You were like, yo, this is what it is. And for someone to get it completely wrong, maybe the messaging wasn't clear, or maybe you didn't explain it perfectly.
From what I seen, like we were vibing and shit, cause like that night I didn't really talk to anyone else but her.
That's not
And then-
true. We're girls, and I remember because we were fighting with you. But I was yelling at you because I'm telling you you love me and you're not gonna get a chance. And you're telling me I don't love you. I was literally talking to other bitches at the club. He's giving the vibes that he's in love with me, and I'm not a good fit for him. One of the days he called me 3 times in a row. One time he called me 6 times.
Okay, but also that's just Chunks. Chunks loves calling niggas.
Tyrell, you said you're bringing your friend. I said cool. And I said cool because I thought Tyrell has good friends. His friends are kind of weird. Not you, Kamar. Thinking it's Tyrell's friend.
Night one, it was mutual friends, right? See?
Well, no, because she was actually supposed to come over to Parkside after.
Yeah. I was supposed to go over to Parkside, but I decided not to go to Parkside because something in me told me if I go to Parkside with this nigga, he's going to fuck me. Like how I was telling Kamar earlier, like I'm not gonna dog on some guy. He hasn't done anything bad to me. He just keeps getting more and more progressively like flirtatious.
I would say I was flirting and like all of that, right? But there's no denying that she was as well.
We're at a point where we have allegedly two-way flirting.
She got mad at me for even smiling on the phone and shit. Like, why the fuck are you so happy for?
I'm not memorizing every conversation like he is, which should be a sign to show that he was head over heels and I couldn't care less.
I call up Addie and then she shows
Objection.
She was
Tyrell called.
Court is in session, gang.
Court's in
I heard the word objection, man. I don't know. This is getting serious.
Chunks is harassing me and I'm getting annoyed with him real quick. I would not answer a phone call from Chunks. I remember telling Tyrell, are you bringing Chunks? And he's saying, no, Chunks is not there. And I can hear your dumb fuck laugh in the background. Like, I really swear to, you're eating fries?
Oh no,
Like,
it's a veggie chip.
I do this thing to men that make them obsessed. I don't know what it is. Just me being there, he'll be happy. So many men I can think of, and just to see my face, just to get a text from me once a day makes their entire day. And he kept saying, oh, you look good. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I know. I was not even upset at that.
Yeah, like, and then she told me that she did, so I go pick her up outside a lie. Me and Ty were just joking and shit, right? She gets pissed.
No, affection again. But I remember Tyrell put me beside Chunks and I was so mad. And I'm saying, like, why would you put this tiny female squish up in the corner? And he's like, because Chunks wanted you to. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's expected. Again, like Kamar said, I know this nigga's happy with my presence. I'm not tweaking over that. It's such a small thing. So it's like I'm sitting there and then Tyrell and Chunks are joking and Chunks is doing this. Every time he laughs, he bunks me. I literally turns to like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, why do you have to bunk me every time? Then he turns to me and he's like, Bro, I'm just trying to laugh. Niggas can't laugh because you and Tyrell do the same shit. It pissed me off so much. It's not that niggas can't laugh. I love when a nigga's joyful. At least he's not getting arrested. Why do you have to be a joyful and I'm involved? Especially in a negative way. Why are you
It's
bunksing
a
me?
small seat.
Tyrell was
Was it
drunk
that
off his
small
ass
seat?
and he behaved better than you that night.
She's not wrong. Like, I was doing that a bit,
Our initial story was that you were mad that niggas were happy.
and then I was just trying to tell her to calm down and have a good time.
Every time we went out, Trunks is saying shit to me like, I feel like I try to show you so much respect. I'm trying to be a good friend to you. You're not trying to respect me because one time I called him and we're just talking, and this man really sit down and say to me, take off your top. I want to see some tits. Really fucking see, like that's just fucking out of pocket. I call you out for being in love with me, and you lie to me and say you have other bitches, you have other things. Why don't you leave me the fuck alone? I only like you as a friend. If you cannot be a friend to me, don't fucking be my friend. I ask him, why would I ever show you my tits? He don't have no answer as well.
She was in her kitchen playing with her cat, and then because it was so late, right? We started to talk a bit freaky.
No, we didn't.
And on God, we did. Put that shit on God, we did.
Trunks,
On
you
God,
are not my
we did.
type in a million fucking
And
years.
then wait, hold
Someone's
up.
lying right now.
Now, see,
Hold
before
up,
there's
hold up,
discrepancies,
hold up,
now someone's
hold up.
lying.
Have you seen Jeff Tyrell?
I keep hearing this name Jeff. Was
No,
Jeff your
Jeff
man?
is just some nigga I met at the Pride Festival, but I was really feeling Jeff.
Was you and Jeff like doing bits at the time? You like not together, but like doing bits.
We're linked.
Jeff was like just before you met Chunks, or like was it during like while you do Chunks too?
No, just before I met Trunks. But that's the type of men I go for.
Back to
Like
the-
at 2 a.m. in the morning, like you were ringing down my phone, saying that you miss me and shit.
No, I did
When-
not. I don't miss you.
When
I
multiple
never said
times
I
I said
miss
that
you.
I'm with you and I'm seeing someone else, and then you paged me and shit, and then you said you know what, Chunks, I did like you, I fucked with you a lot, but you're
Yo, yeah.
pathetic and shit, and like I wish you well for your next girl, and then we left it at that. After multiple times, when you called me, I hung up on you multiple times, and then you crashed out. Before that, I left you, and then I met someone else, and then that day that like I texted you, yeah, like I'm done with you. You spam called me multiple times.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna start saying the shit that I said. Why you said you're gonna beat the fuck up on me? I cannot stand you, and this is exactly why, Tyrell. Shut the fuck up because I'm getting pissed now. This is exactly why, Tyrell. I said I don't want an apology from him because shut the fuck up because every single time you say, "Oh, I want an apology,"
See, man. We're
no,
having a
because
sip.
like I'm
Let's bring
actually
it down.
getting so fucking upset.
Addy,
No, I'm not
like,
gonna bring it up.
no, hey, Addy,
Because
Addy. I know we have differences in opinions on what happened at the time.
Maybe.
The only way we're gonna get down to what happened is if everyone calms it down.
There's no point. There's no point because he had this thing that I was in love with him, and he's black and ugly. What do you think I should call people black attire? If you want to believe Trunks because he's your boy, that's fine. Just know Zachary fucking out my hole, and I love that shit. The man is making me come. He's fucking out my hole. I love that shit.
Relevance.
As long as you know you'll never have me, I never want to see me, and you will never see me.
Trust me, I have moved on quickly,
Thank you,
right?
God. There's a Father in heaven after all.
At the end of the day,
Yeah, I know I'm a black bitch. I'm bald. I'm skinny. Yeah, I know.
I stopped talking to you. It was never the other
Thank God.
way
Thank you, God. It was so great.
for you. So at least that we
Thank
can.
you, God. And I find my fine piece of man. Any outcome, I'm glad with it, as long as I don't have to see you again or talk to you again.
Likewise, trust me. Likewise.
But you're the one running me down for an apology. Crazy.
No, I wasn't. I was just told to apologize. Ty told me that you apologized like when you spoke to him this morning.
No, I did
then-
not. Tyrell, why are you fucking lying? Every
You
time
said
I-
my bad for that one comment about the dive part. Did we
Tyrell,
not
you're
have
so
that
fucked up
conversation?
because I said I'm trying to turn a new leaf. You tell them and I apologize.
I didn't say you apologize for everything. I just said the
Everything I said that day, I meant that shit. I said that shit because I hope it would have run him.
Oh,
And here he is in my fucking face again.
whoa,
You think I call people Nick for fun and monkey for fun? I should have given this man generational trauma and you bring him to my face today. That man should be having nightmares about all the string of fucking slurs and cuss words I call him.
I rest my case.
Alright, he rests his
So-
case. Zachary's fucking out my hole. Let everyone know he's eating my shit. He's blowing my back out. He's licking my ass.
Would you say there was any point in this time that you and Chunks were friends that you had feelings for Chunks at any point in time?
Nick, like, what do you not understand about fat, black, and ugly? It could never
okay,
be
okay.
me. I sat on this call so long with you guys, so I'm trying to hear him out and see that he's changed a new leaf. Because the best apology, you dumb black fuck, is a change of action.
Adi, after I blew you off several of times, did you not crash out saying I
No,
liked
I
you and
did not.
shit?
No, I did
Say
not.
on pod.
And you
Did
can't
it-
convince me of
did
your
not.
delusional lie. But what we can
Say
agree
on
on
pod.
is that you
That's the
supposedly
problem.
you don't fucking like me, right? Like the crush is dead, right?
Over.
And I never liked you.
But like, no.
Can I ask about the day at the condo, day in the lobby? I want to know like what, because I from what I hear, you and T were on the phone. You said some crazy things about Chunks. I want to know why did you say those things about Chunks? Like, what was the reason?
Yeah, he keeps calling me to tell me basically how much better off he is and how much he doesn't like me. And I'm saying, okay, cool, like I don't care.
Yeah.
And it's like, so I thought maybe if I get real
I-
disgusting on him, like an actual Jamaican bitch, he would finally leave me alone. Tyrell called me and he was in the background and he's saying, how do you feel about Chunks? And I told him how I felt about Chunks. And it was nothing nice to say. Then I hear Chunks screaming in the background, he's gonna beat the fuck up out of me. I said,
Are you done or no? Cause like,
I just want whatever it is, like this need to apologize to me, this need to get me back, this need to hate me, this
Look,
need to confess to me. I just want it to die.
I'm trying to be as calm as possible because there's people sleeping in my house alive.
Nigga, talk your shit. I want to hear.
But who the fuck are you talking to?
But you see what I'm saying? I'm telling him to talk his shit and to tell
No,
his story.
she wasn't saying. She was saying talk your shit. Like talk your
No,
shit.
wait, now you want
This is how he treats me. This is how he treats me.
You can't say this is how he treats me after you've been talking mad crazy shit for the past hour. You called him big black fuck tar black everything. And he just said, like, I'm just saying. No, my thing, and I hear you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You can't say, yo, look how he talks to me when you've been talking to him crazy the whole time. You feel me? Like, I don't mean that doesn't make sense.
I feel like all
So,
this was
like,
more questions than answers, bro.
But yeah, like I'm gonna say again, I wish nothing but so as for her band, right?
The first thing I see in the group is this man begging this girl to like forgive him, just like Trump's, and
Wow,
That
and
was
to
that was so random.
yes. That was so good.
Yo,
yeah,
bro,
that
yo.
was asking this girl to like he's begging this girl his
God, that was there was no reason. That was crazy.
It's not a love song, cause Shorty know she love wrong. But damn, I be falling every time she come on the phone. And damn, she be so headstrong. But I know this ain't lifelong, and I'ma keep on pushing. You can write that on the tube. She got that body, yaddy, yaddy. Got me singing, lottie dotty.